I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTracker.com, and today we're going to break down a little Superbike Reservoir install on our 2018 Suzuki GSX-R1000. Okay, this is a little kit we sell on the site. It includes a length of Tygon tubing that is sweat proof, 2 clamps, and this little Honda breather cap. Okay, it allows you to remove and replace your stock reservoir and hose kit. I did it on the Suzuki after we installed the attack rear sets, because installing the attack rear sets, I would have had to put a longer hose for the reservoir to the master on it. They supplied it with a kit. That's real nice and all, but you know, this just looks a lot better, cleaner. I could eliminate this shit over here, so I went ahead and did this. Up front, it's important you understand that you're modifying. This is a little kit we put together. It's super cheap. You're modifying the brake system of the bike. If you follow the steps, everything should be okay, but you're doing this all at your own risk. I'm assuming zero liability for this because you are obviously altering it from its factory state. If you decide to do it, you are solely responsible for that. If you want to do it, well then just stay tuned. We'll break down the install for you. Okay, when I go to install the Superbike Reservoir kit on the back of the bike, like I'm doing now on our GSX-R1000R, first thing I like to do is empty the system. Yes, I'll need to rebleed. It's easy to do, right? My goal here is to not make a mess. So we'll take the cap off. I've got my power bleeder, and we'll suck from the rear brake bleeder all the way through to completely empty the system. Okay, we've got the clamp off. And now this is definitely, it's on there pretty good, so I'm just going to kind of rotate. A little bit of motion really helps. So I've got a rag here to catch any fluid that might come out. You know, once you get it moving, you want to be careful how much pressure you do put there. You can't do it with your hand. You know, a little help from a pair of pliers goes a long way. Keep the rag in place. Okay, reservoir is off. Inspect everything, make sure it looks good. Now we'll mount the hose up and determine a good length for it. Just want to start off with a nice brush cut on the end. Get your clamp started. Like so. And there's always kind of this natural bend to the tubing, you know, it's rolled up. So I kind of like to move it, you know, so it's flowing in that same direction, like so. Put your clamp right there. And let's find, where do we want this to route eventually. You know, it's just going to kind of be tucked up in here behind that exhaust bracket. I'm going to trim just a little bit off of it. You know, they really only need to be so long. That reservoir in the back does not hold a tremendous amount of fluid. I'm going to take just a little bit off the end. Every bike is going to be different requirements. You know, at the end of the day, you want to make sure you have a nice air gap inside of it when you're done. And that you've done a good, clean job with the installation. It's got it secure, right? Enough fluid so that on the pads where you have fluid to take that space up. Okay, this is installing this too. This is completely at your own risk kind of gig. This is more of a racing track part, right? Pretty modification of the brake system of the bike. You know, this is something you're doing at your own risk, that's for sure. Okay, now, once you've done that, This might even be a little bit to the long side. Go ahead and start. A little brake fluid fill. I like to use a rag because you are going to have a little bit of spillage here. It's hard not to. I want to get the tube filled up so that we can begin bleeding. Doesn't really take much. You want to make sure you get enough in there that you can actually bleed the brakes. Okay, we'll go ahead and bleed the brakes. This is really simple stuff, right? This is an ABS model. The procedure's the same for standard or ABS at the end of the day. So bag and hose kit is super handy. Usually open up by just a few presses of the pedal. Okay, now I'm going to open the screw. I'm going to push the pedal down, hold the pedal down, tighten the screw, let the pedal out. I'm going to repeat this process a handful of times while keeping an eye on that fluid level. It's a great way to get the fluid flowing again through the system, because remember, I emptied it entirely. Okay, we need to refill. Okay, we'll just continue the process here until I see some fluid coming out. And there we go. Now I'll kind of pump it, and you can see the fluid level has come down quite a bit. We're going to have to refill again. So having this reservoir on here definitely makes bleeding the rear brake a little tougher. Okay, and I'm going to pump the pedal up and hold it. Pedal feels good. Now all we need to do is top the fluid off. Okay, set the fluid level, leave a reasonable air gap. A little cap in there. It's a really cheap mod, you know. Is it necessary? Not really. It looks cool. You could argue you use a little weight. In the case of this bike, just kind of solving a little bit of a problem here too with that reservoir relocation for these rear sets, so it makes a little more sense here. I'll make sure we have something handy to clean up any fluid spills. Just wipe the line down. But if you take some precautions, end of the day, you'll get yourself a pretty clean end result. Now I'll take and route this underneath and just pick a spot. It's going to make sense for me. Okay, I was also able to, on this Suzuki, just eliminate the little bracket that was holding the reservoir here. It cleans everything up. At the end of the day, this just looks a whole hell of a lot cooler than this reservoir does. Does it make the bike faster? No, it doesn't. Does it make it look cooler? One could argue that it does. And in the case of installing these rear sets that would have required for a longer hose here, it also helped me solve the problem. Once again, this is a mod. This is kind of an at your own risk thing. You know, you are modifying your brake system here from factory. So just be aware of that. Be smart about it. If you choose to do it, you're doing that on your own, assuming all liability, of course. This is our Superbike reservoir install on our 2018 Suzuki GSX-R1000.